Fort McClellan, Alabama. What is it about this place that draws us back? Why are we so fascinated in a place that causes many mental and physical challenges? For many of us, as 18, 19, 20-year-olds, this was our first time away from home. We arrived to find drill sergeants yelling at us. Nothing we do is right. We experience muscle failure from doing so many push-ups and question ourselves, what the hell did I sign up for? Why are we so fascinated with this place that causes so much pain and suffering? Maybe it's because it changed us forever. For better or worse, we learned how to shoot, march, follow orders, learn to be soldiers. We got to do many things the public only dreams of, shooting full automatic machine guns, throwing grenades, to driving Humvees. This was the first step in our young lives to set us up for what was to come. Some saw war, became officers. Some left after a few years and became civilian police, FBI, CIA. The possibles are endless. In the end, all the physical fitness, the yelling, the discipline made us tough. It made us who we are today. And this is where it started. It's sad to see some of it today, but a lot has been spared. No longer with the familiar brown sign out front saying what it is, but still in operation under civilian control. We bled here. We shed a lot of sweat here. We will forever be part of Fort McClellan. That's right, everyone. We are back at Fort McClellan. And I got a little surprise for you. Before I do, please give me a second. Hear me out. Please do me a favor. Leave a thumbs up. Make a comment. Let me know, what company you were from, where you were at. It all helps the algorithm recommend this thing. With gas being like $4.70 a gallon, it's expensive. I have over 2 tanks at about $50 a piece, and I have a hotel room to get here. So if you don't mind, do me a favor. If you shop Amazon, I have a store down below. Go ahead and save it as your home page for Amazon. Anytime you use that, I get a commission, and it doesn't cost you anything. I also have links, like there's some pretty cool neon signs. If you want to make like the Military Police Corps logo, anything like that, you could send them the logo. They have pre-done stuff. I get a commission off of any of the signs, but they're beautiful signs, man. I have 2 of them that run 24/7, and I have you some discount codes, stuff like that. But I also have PayPal, Buy Me Coffee, Venmo, stuff like that if you want to throw $1 or $2, help out with the cost of this trip. But I'm doing this for my fellow vets because you guys really let me know on the first video here how much you liked it. So the first time we were here, our barracks, the military police barracks, I believe from what somebody told me that the barracks over there were chemical, and the ones on the other side were MP, and then the 2 buildings way in the back where I was MP. I don't know 100%, but it's very possible. But anyhow, there's a fence that goes all the way around, right? So you can't even get into that property. Well, guess what? I contacted the canine company that runs the training in there, and they're gonna let me in. They're gonna let me in and see it. Now, there's some stipulations about videotaping. I'm not really sure what I can and can't show. They did say that unless you're an active duty police officer or work for the canine company, you can't go into the barracks. I asked the guy if he didn't mind going in either throughout the week or today and taking some pictures. What I really want to do is see some of the artwork, that we had. Like, I remember we had something, and I can't remember, I think it was like a shield or something that said 4 Platoon Warriors. I was A Company 787 Military Police. And I remember that. Something I remember, I can't really remember, but I remember there was like, each platoon had like their own logo, and I think there was some painting. So I want to try to see some of that. Understand that they do active police canine training here, so that they probably don't want the general public to see how they train the canine, so I'm not gonna be able to show you that. I'm kind of hoping I could show you some stuff. So that's gonna come later on. I'm meeting the guy at 2 in the afternoon. It's currently about 8 in the morning. This is Alabama. It is June and it gets ungodly hot. It was, my car said 100 degrees yesterday on the way up. So it gets really, really hot. But check this out. I found an old map. And down in the links below that I mentioned earlier, in the links below, I'll leave you the article. It was pretty cool. I'm not sure what it was, if it was like a newspaper or a publication of some sort. Somebody scanned the entire thing in, and there's like old articles and stuff of Fort McClellan, and then, you know, they have a map and they have a list. So we're gonna drive around today, see what we can find based on this list. Now, this here, which I didn't remember or know the last time I was here, is the dental clinic. Yeah, that's the dental clinic. The PX is over here, so I'm going to get in the car, shuttle over there. There's a couple things I want to show everybody, and some of it comes from the comments, and I do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody letting me know what certain things were. So now I have a better idea of what I'm looking at, and I can tell you better. So let's go over there and let's check out a few things that way. So on my way over there, I'm going to go ahead and play some drone footage that I just took flying over the old barracks. Wait till you see the shape of that. Don't forget, like, things like these drones cost money, so that's why we have like donation stuff. So all right, let's fly over the old barracks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is what you came to see. Here are the barracks, the military police barracks. So this front building here, I believe this was admin though. We did walk in here. This is actually the jail. This building I'm circling here in the lower corner, it was actually a jail. There's actually jail cells in there. So here you go, 1, 2. These were the 2 barracks. I'm not sure what the rest of this front building was. I don't know. Look at this old motor pool. Ooh, that thing's seen some better days, hasn't it? But we'll follow the road here. There's one of the cop cars right there I'm circling that they use for the canine training. So look at this tennis courts, like we were able to play tennis. So there's the gym right there. And then I'm not sure what that building is off to the left. I know this was one of 2 gyms. And look at the roof. Look at it. Everything's just blown off, man. It's just like pure wood right there. Here's this big sidewalk right here that we used to walk to. If you were in the back 2 barracks, you had a really long walk when you left from the PX. A really nice long walk. Now it did storm that night before, so you see some water there. It hasn't probably been there long. See, I don't remember anything in these parking lots. And I gotta be honest, it's so disorienting out there now because everything's so overgrown. Now I know I'm gonna be back here. I'm gonna pause this here for a second. I want you to look at how green and rectangular this is, and I'm gonna put a picture up here in the corner. This was a pool. I had people telling me, no. Now, if you look right here where I'm circling, about mid-screen off to the right a little bit, you can see a little concrete. There was a bus stop. Now, look at the picture. There's a bus stop right here. Here's the road. Here's that. There's that single tree that's in the picture that's off the corner of the pool. There's the corner of the pool. The tree's about dead now. But look, there's a gym off here to the left. There's a sidewalk. Why does that sidewalk come here? You can see it penetrate into the grass to where the pool was. So there was a swimming pool right there. Alright, let's resume flight. You can see they have all types of cool transit buses and stuff. But see, here's the big parking lot right here. This was 787. What I'm circling here. This was my barracks right here. This first corner. This was Alpha. That was Alpha. Now, I'm not sure if this was Bravo, Charlie Delta, or if that was Bravo. I don't remember the order that it went in, but look at the roof. Again, look at this. The roof is just split open and just totally exposed. You wonder why nobody took any kind of care of this stuff. So now, from what I understand, from what I've seen here, this is all the Marines. Because look right here, it says USMC. And here are the canine kennels. Now, I will say right here, the people at the canine company were not present when I was doing this. They did not know I flew the drone. They had no idea I flew the drone. They didn't authorize me to. But it's not restricted airspace, okay? The drones that I have by DJI won't even let you take off if it's restricted. Plus, I also have an app that lets me know if I can. Man, look at that roof. Look at that thing, man. That's just... At least my barracks here, my old barracks right here, the roof looks like it's actually one of the few that's in really good shape. But it's not really in good shape outside. Look, there's a vehicle out here in the grass. But look right here. You can see the pool up here, this upper left corner. You can see the indent. Now you can see. Now I'll put up the map too. You can see there's the gym, and it shows outdoor pool. There it was. I mean, I guarantee if you start digging up the grass, you're gonna find it. It's under there. But yeah, anyhow, like the drones, they won't let you fly if you're not allowed to. Like if this was an active military post, I would probably be GPS locked out of taking off. It just wouldn't do it. So plus, like I said, I have an app that allows me to fly. So you know, well, it tells me if I can or not. Plus the drone, but anyhow, so yeah, it's not illegal to fly here, but I just wanted to make it clear, like the canine company that let me inside the fence did not. They weren't even here when I was flying, so they had no idea. This was early in the morning, before it got too hot outside. But yeah, look, there's one barracks, there's two. Then you have this building here, look, tennis courts. Like I said, I don't remember what that building is right there. But that was a gym. There's two gyms there. Now, I remember, I think one of the gyms we went into, we did the unarmed self-defense training. See, like these things here in the middle, remember that was the kitchen. Remember the back dock when we did KP? That's where I got to see the privates, the next class coming in. Like I was the day before I was graduating, I had KP and I had the back dock. And I got to see the buses pull up, which was over there on my company. But remember, they'd march you up these sidewalks, the buses would stop there. Oh, good times, right? Good times. Okay, yeah, so that right there to the right's the post office. Let's see, look at this. I got this fence that runs in, so probably, I know there's videos before mine of people actually got into the barracks. But you can't anymore. If you look, it's all fenced in. You are not allowed to be in there. You will get in trouble now, because it's run by the canine company. So, so I'm probably one of the last YouTubers that ever get a look inside. Now, I'll let you know now. I wasn't allowed to video inside. Wasn't allowed to be like in the barracks. But I have pictures provided from the guy that runs the company. Okay, so look at this old motor pool. Man, I don't know what happened here. This thing just got obliterated. So now I'm going to put a picture up here in a second of a go-kart track, which was right here. I cannot believe it. You can actually see right here. Okay, so right here, I'm going to stop for a second. This was Burger King. That's what's left of it, the aerial view. You can see the footprint of the building in the ground. There's the bowling alley. But right here, look, that's where that building was in that photograph. It's right here in the parking lot. And there was a go-kart track right here. I never knew that. Never freaking knew that. So I'm going to take the drone up here. Legally, by law, 400 feet's all I can get. But you have to understand these things are remote control, right? And it's transmitting a lot. I'm getting this video signal back to my controller so I can see what's going on, right? So where I'm standing, I'm on the other side of the dental clinic. So I do have kind of a line on the drone, but I can't get down low. I can't really get down too low, like even back there to Barracks, because it'll start breaking the signal. So the lower I go, like if I'm standing, let's pause this for a second here. Let's just say I'm standing over here where I'm circling this thing, and I was trying to fly low, way over here. See all these trees I would have to transmit through if I was flying below the tree line? It would be really hard for the signal to get there, so I'd have to bring the drone up so the signal can bounce over and would have a straight shot instead of trying to penetrate. So that's why, like here at the Barracks, I couldn't like fly over here and drop down. So let's spin this thing around. Let's just take a look around at what we can see. Yeah, there's the old hotel. There's the old ball fields. Let me go back here a second. Come on, pause. Let's go back here a second. I believe that was the police building. Yeah, that's the U-shaped driveway. And I tried to find the old military police museum, and I couldn't find it back here. This is an assisted living center now. Now, according to the map, the military police museum was right here next to this police training thing. But I didn't see. There was one building there. They were tearing. There's another building there. The numbers didn't match, and it doesn't even look like the police museum. But you'll see that later on. So look at that. That's the gym. I believe part of it, or maybe all of it, was there at the time. I believe that here in the lower right corner should be the fire department. I think that was headquarters right there, that big building, which is now just grown up with trees. Yeah, you can see all the old red roofs. That's all just original McClellan stuff, along with this stuff in the upper right corner, these old buildings. I'm not sure where this. See, there's the railroad tracks, or part of whatever is left. I think these buildings here, something back here is where we got our initial clothing issue. So I'm not sure what, some of these things are. Who knows? I don't think they were in use when I was, but we were there for basic training. It's not like we had free run of the post. I mean, if you were actually an MP or you were active duty stationed there, you probably have a better idea of what these buildings were. I mean, we were, basic in AIT, so we couldn't run around here, but I think the drone gives you a pretty good idea and just a view of the post. It's not a terribly large post. So there's your PX here off to the right, and then to the left there was a commissary. Oh, wait a minute. I believe I found this out by looking. These two buildings, I pulled into here, didn't know what it was. That was the old vet clinic. And then I forget what this was. I don't even think I know. Over back this way was the down this road here is the old credit union, which you'll see later. Said it's really hard because the road names have changed from where they were at one point in time. And all right, there you have it. There's the all the drone footage. So, oh, look at that. It actually says the looks like the first building was 785, maybe. It's hard to read this. And then 49th MP Battalion. And then 787 was the first building. And then MP Training Brigade was the back building. Okay. Yeah, I think that's where the holdover stayed. And that's where the senior people that came in that were like crossing MOSs stayed. But yeah, so I'm so glad I found this map because that proves that there was a pool. Okay, so a lot of people pointed out, and you are correct, according to the map, that is the bowling alley. So that was a bowling alley at one time. Obviously it's not used anymore. And then somebody mentioned the Burger King. So if you look at the map, Burger King was right here, and obviously there's nothing there anymore. You can see there was a turn in, and there's an exit right there, but there's nothing here. I'll see if there's a footprint of a building, but nothing there. But what I found really interesting and cool is on the map it says go-karts, and it would be right there into that parking lot that's on the far end. So I guess one time they had a little go-kart track right there. So okay, so here's the parking. Here's the parking lines, and I'm not sure where a building would have been. This is parking, but that building there doesn't show up on the map, which is really weird because it's old. It's definitely old. It looks like a motor pool, and we might actually went over there because I remember one time we had to go get some cut V's, and we walked there, so I don't think it was that far. Okay, look, there's a light pole there, so look at this. Here's an entrance. I bet you this is where the building was, where this dirt is. I bet you it is it. And I bet this was the drive-thru. Yep. If anybody knows why they would have tore down the building, I'd love to know, because look, this was the drive-thru. Sure enough. Yeah, look. That's the footer for the building. So the building was right here. This was Burger King. You all eat your Whoppers and that. I don't actually ever remember going to Burger King when I was here. Even on leave, pass, anything like that. I don't ever remember stopping at Burger King. But yeah, look. So yeah, this would have been the drive-thru. Cool. Look at that. Glad I got out of the car, walked. So I imagine this thing probably would have been a dumpster area. And this is probably like a dock or something for loading. Yeah, this was definitely part of the building. See, here we got kind of plumbing or something. That looks like electrical. Yeah. Okay. So, mystery solved. Yeah, some people mentioned, hey, you didn't show the Burger King. Well, I couldn't. Burger King's not here anymore, man. Can't get your tasty Whopper here. You gotta go into town. Look how beautiful it is here, though, man. Look at those mountains. Oh, and of course, the post office still open. Amazing. I can't even imagine how little business they do there. I mean, there's nobody here. I mean, there's no troops sending anything. Hey, speaking of mail, let's have a little chat while I'm on the way back to the car. Seeing how today's troops, I'm guessing they have access to their cell phones or whatever anymore from stuff I've seen, but man, how many of you out there remember how important that letter from home was? Man, my mom used to sneak me little candy bars. These ones by Score, I think it has like a chocolate outside and like a hard caramel middle. They're really thin and they hide in a padded envelope well. My mom used to sneak me some of those. Oh, it was the best. But yeah, oh man, look forward to, I don't know about your guys, but our drill sergeants used to take the letters, they call your name and they would throw them. Woo! Like try to take an eye out. But mail, most important thing in the world for a troop. Like I know today's day and age, you know, you're deployed and all that, and you get access to computers, and it's great. It's great. I have no problem with technology whatsoever. But so let me know in the comments down below, like, was mail important to you? It was to me, man. It was awesome. Always look forward to it. So let's drive around, find some more cool stuff. Anybody know what that building is? Weird. I don't see any number or anything on it. Oh, what is that? $421. Let's check it out. All right, so that building there isn't why I came here. There's something very interesting right there across the street. Something I found on the map that I never knew about this place. It's actually a 2-for-1. There's an old RV park across there. There's a place called Riley Lake. And then there's also an old Army airstrip. Tiny little thing it looks like, but it's still there. I mean, you can kind of see, you can see it on Google, but I just went to go ride the bike over there, and there's a whole bunch of signs that say no trespassing, private property, all that. But it can't stop me from putting the drone up. So put the drone up and we'll go take a look. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take off. I am a warrant officer. I am trained to fly. So you are in good hands. Well, check this out. This is the old Army airstrip. Kind of small. I don't know what they would have landed here. It's kind of scary with the trees right there, but that might not have been there whenever this was in service. But look at this. They actually put a road over the old airstrip. Ah, yeah, that is the old Army airstrip. You can still see it on Google Maps. So let's give a little right pedal, spin this thing around. Look at this road. Look at this S-turn. What? It seems like a road course. I mean, I don't even understand. But if you look here through the grass, it almost looks like that airstrip used to go further. So this is an actual RV park that was part of Fort McClellan. Never even knew it. So I think what you're seeing here, like this concrete pad, if you look at some of the old pictures, I think it was like a covered pavilion, like there was a picnic table. I'm not sure what this big thing is here, that pavement, and maybe it was a boat ramp. Although, I mean, it's not a very big lake right here. I don't know what you would put in there, why you need to back in. You can see a road. This road actually goes all the way down around past like that old airstrip, which you can't get to now because it's blocked off. But yeah, let's spin around. Let's get this bird a little right pedal. Spin the nose back around. Let's go here. So yeah, look at that concrete. Looks like you know, it was a covered, like maybe that little concrete there and here in the bottom corner was a maybe a grill area. See, there's another one, and then here's the road. You can see right here about the middle of the screen. There's a road. You can almost make it through where the trees were. And look at this off to the right. There's some people that live there, just off of this. So now here's like a bridge that cuts across. I don't think that's for cars, maybe, but it looked like more like a little dam and a bridge, but this could have been just a road thing. But look at that water today. There ain't no way I'd be swimming in that mess. But yeah, look, here's a road that goes around. And there's actually some campsites right here. Like right here, if you look up here in the upper left, there's a driveway back. There's two right here that we're going to spin around and take a look at. But see right here in the middle. And then I don't know what this is. Maybe this was like the... okay, so look, that's a little house. I bet you that's like showers in the bathroom. Bet you that's what that was. I mean, figure when this thing was in service, maybe... and I'm sorry about the abrupt movements. Usually when I edit this stuff, I can kind of take that out. Now look here off to the right. That looks like another parking spot. I bet you that was a showers. So there's a big concrete area here. Maybe that was like a public area. But definitely here, 1, 2, 3 were definite like RV spots. So now I'm gonna have to move the drone. I have to move the camera around because I can't see what's underneath, and I can't afford to fly my drone into a tree. So, like I said, usually I edit this out, but the way I'm putting this together makes it kind of hard. But see, here's a road that comes through, and then we have the RV spot. So, like I said, I'm trying to get down low, and I actually haven't flown this thing in a while. I'm a little rusty at it, but. So there's a power pole that goes right there, but usually with an RV you have power here. I'm not sure what the situation was way back then, if RVs plugged in, and I don't know. I mean, I have a modern one that it plugs into a big 30 amp thing, and we run our air conditioner and everything. We have propane for cooking and heat. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That's what it looks like from the street there. That is the old RV park. You can see the private property, and there's the airstrip. I don't know, guy. I think that's pretty cool. I had no idea that there was an RV park here. See, look, like the road that goes there is closed, so you can't get around that way. A lot of stuff around here just roped off, but try to bring you what I can. So according to my map, 1122, that's the credit union. So then that must be Tradewinds, which is building 1120, but I don't have any info on that building. So that looks like it was a safety office at one time, possibly. And I don't have a listing for this building here at all. For sale. Go buy your own piece of McClellan. What is that? That looks new. Looks like a front for something. Not really sure what these buildings are. I don't have numbers on them. I can't look them up. Maybe some people remember what they were. Look at this. It's like underneath. Maybe horses or something. I don't know. I mean, you could put. Seemed like a good place to put a horse. Probably old barracks, maybe. Shelter. That's old. All that stuff. Not sure what it is. Alright, there we go. Building 69. I believe that's the fire department. Let's double check here. Like, this is where we're at right here at the circle. And there's no building 69 showing, and nothing says fire department. I mean, you would think, like, right here. Like, family, Fort McClellan lodging, finance. You know, there's no fire department. So I'm doing the best I can with what information I have. Okay, so Post HQ Chapel. There's one building I want to get to. I think you guys are going to be interested to see it. Not quite sure what that is. I'm pretty sure it's an older building, been here for a while. Now, this looks old and new. Miller Sports Area. Okay. And there's the lodge. Currently closed. I believe when I saw it's for sale. Somebody's looking to open a lodge. But I think this is where I want to go, is down this road. Maybe not. Okay. There's boiler plant number 1. Whoa, what the heck was that building? Whoa, what the hell? I think that's the assisted living. Rucker Street. Huh. How is that for Rucker? Okay, so this building here says Military Police School on the map. I don't ever remember coming here, but it has a big long U-shaped driveway. It's pretty easy to spot from Google Maps. So that says that's the MP school. Look at that, McClellan bike trails. Okay, so I don't have anything on a map about that building there. But this building here does say it is the DOD polygraph. I didn't even know they had a polygraph thing here, but that's the DOD polygraph. Okay, oh look at that police. It must be police academy now. EOD. Oh, freaking noise. Okay, so there's the boiler plant we were just at. So I don't know what that building is. It says 3135 on it. I do not see a 3135 here. Hold on. Wow, so the one I wanted to find, I think, is now a living community. It was the Military Police Museum. It should have been right here. It should have been. You see, we were right here. We drove past here. I made a left. And... okay, so on the right, it says MP Museum. So maybe that building that we just passed, but it doesn't match because this says right here, MP Museum. Where is it? MP Museum was building 3182. So that doesn't match, but I guess that could have been it. It's the only thing that was on the right. And now we're here at this thing, and there's nothing here in this corner. So right there was an old car wash and auto shop center. We'll go spin by that real quick. Maybe if anybody was stationed here, you remember washing your car or fixing it there. But it's all closed up now. It's all fenced in. Cool. I'm thinking what I was told I've seen before. I think this was like for the corrections guys. you know, us military police, I don't remember ever coming over here. This doesn't look familiar at all. So maybe somebody else remembers. Like, what was that? It was like 95 Charlie, because MP was 95 Bravo. So it's a canine course. Of course, it looks like canine kennels. That's all new and modern. There's an older building back there. Maybe that was an original canine. So I don't know. I don't even know. Oh, look at that. Would have been a vet clinic then. Because look, all the shelters. All the doors going in and out. 555-3185. Wait a minute. 3185. That's the Military Police Museum. So this map obviously is a little bit off, because I turned there, it says MP Museum, but we're down around here somewhere. 3185. Come on, dude, it's alphabetical order. No, 3182, building number 3182. No, so the map's okay. Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows. 3185 there, corner Justice and Rucker, and of course whatever's back there is blocked off. So it's really hard because street names have changed. None of these roads have like the same names that are like on that map. And look at that, facility maintenance 284. So that's an old motor pool. Looks like it still is. Canine Cargo Test Center. I feel like this whole place is now it's just a big canine center. So I wonder if that's not the Military Police Museum on the corner here. Maybe they're a little bit off. I don't see a number, but I'm almost thinking that was probably the MP Museum. Be nice if I could get a number off that building, but I bet you that was it. I don't know what building that is, but they are tearing it down. It's coming down. It's making way for something else. I don't know. There's the lodge. I know my parents stayed there for my graduation. Maybe there's a garden center. Not sure what they do there, but look, there's the still in good shape though. I'll roll up the window, man. Look, it's already 88 degrees out. This is interesting. No idea what this is. It says 279 Berman Road, which, hey, it's still actually called Berman Road. Look at this. Department of Homeland Security, Noble Training Center. Wow. Not sure what's up there. Maybe that was family housing or something up there, maybe. There we go. There's FEMA, Department of Homeland Security. Not the building I'm looking for, though. See, the National Guard's got this fenced off. That's all their stuff on the other end. But I think you chemical guys, if anybody watching from chemical, might like this, because I believe this was your side of the post here. 1023. I believe this was the chemical barracks. Or maybe the chemical training. Man, look at this place. It's like a... I mean, it was a post, but damn, I mean, that's like really... Woo! Now, I have an idea. I mean, I can get over there. I mean, like, I can get gas. There's a little AFES. I just don't see the need to. I mean, there's really not that much over there. But I could if I want to. I do have a retired ID card. I mean, maybe there's something to eat over there. I might venture, but other than those barracks, I think those barracks that I just showed you, I think it's really the only part of like the old McClellan that's left. I gotta try to find this place. I know everybody's interested in seeing. I gotta find this. Anybody remember that? I think those were barracks. But you should remember this building right here. This building. Does this look familiar? Let me show you something real quick. It used to say reception station right there. That's where we got our start. Was this building right there. And I think that building back there was the barracks. I'll tell you, how is it fair that we had to get our heads shaved? Not even military standard. Not even a military standard haircut. Just totally shaved. And women didn't have to do anything. Kind of unfair. I'll tell you, I wish I could find the post gas chamber. Now the guy I talked to earlier, he said he said that the obstacle course was still open, so I'm gonna see if maybe they can get us in there. But yeah, so this is reception, man. This was like the very first taste. Well, not really the first taste. The first taste was when the drill sergeants got their hands on us. Oh boy. Boy, look at these guys. Ooh. Yeah, I think we drove past that. Like, I think that's one of my drills right there. His name's Bynum? No, Hartman. That's Bynum. That's my commander. Wow. Yeah, I always thought those things there would be painless. Ha 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 ha. Shit, was I wrong. Land nav. Said, you know, we only did basic and AIT here, so don't know a lot of this post because I never did any of this stuff. Look at this road march. Oh boy, yeah. Boy, we spent some time on the roads here. Wish I knew where some of this stuff was. I know I probably can't get to these ranges, the AT4 range and the Mark 19 range. But yeah, obstacle course, I never got to do it. The storm of the century knocked the course down. When I was here, if you missed part 1, January 1993, or not, March 1993, the storm of the century, you know, the one from the Perfect Storm, the movie, came up this coast. Dropped 13 inches of snow here. And there's our old barracks in the background. I know there's an awesome mount training thing here too. Well, Holland was one, and Schmidt. Whoa, boy, is she mean. Hartman, oh man, Bynum. Hartman was weird. Villalobos, I did not like that guy at all. Edmonston was quiet. Washington. Ellis really won the drill. Well, he won the drill sergeant when I was there. He was working on it. No, he was a drill sergeant. That's right. This Ripplemeyer, she wasn't certified yet. Oh wow, man, my book looks like it's coming apart. But yeah, this guy Hartman, he'd be like, "Do you need to go see the wizard?" Talking like the psychiatrist. Yeah, man. So reception station. There's your National Guard training center. Well, hold on, what we got here? Okay, so this is a cemetery. Let's see what else was in the area here. Looks like that pretty much just kind of about the end. That heads out to the RV park that I was already at. It's a nice looking building. Good with that. Bridge closed ahead. Great. So now what? Didn't I just look at a picture of this very church in this yearbook? No, I saw that thing. So. Wow, bet you that thing's. Oh man, that's one thing I wanted to bring up. I totally forgot about when I was looking up. I was trying to find maps and stuff. Let me bump that AC down. When I was trying to find maps and that of Fort McClellan here, and I was reading some history and stuff, and maybe you know, maybe you don't, but we actually held German prisoners of war from World War II here on Fort McClellan. Could you picture their shock? One, probably being in Alabama, but the heat. If they were here during the summer, could you just picture the oppressive heat? Look, it's 10 in the morning, right? It's already 90 degrees, and I don't have to tell any. Well, some of you might have made your 4 months here in the winter and never experienced it. Like, I got here in March and graduated in July. It was hot, so this would have been like, now it's June. Yeah, I would have been here. Let's go down Eglin Avenue, named after like Eglin Air Force Base. This looks like the things for the road march. Look at how pretty that is, man. Look at the mountains, like straight up. Whoa. See, there's so many like interesting little. Oh wow. I still get nervous. Like, this is still a lot of military stuff, and I don't want to get in trouble for going somewhere I'm not supposed to. Oh, I think that's the back side of the reception. The old reception building there. That's probably a National Guard or Reserve Center. Look at all the Humvees. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, and it's funny. Last time I was here, Baines Gap Road was closed. When I talked to the guy at the police station, he was like, that thing's always open. And then today when I drove by earlier, yeah, the gate was open. So maybe we'll go take a little drive up there. It would actually be nice not to have to run up it. So you guys remember, man, we spent a lot of time running up that mountain. What they call it, Big Baines and Baby Baines. We couldn't have run through here where it's all nice and flat and everything. Nah, man, no. We had to run up the mountain. I remember people would fall out, run back down the hill and go pick them up. Alright, I'm conveniently lost here. I don't know. That has a National Guard symbol on it, but I don't see anything there. All this is fenced in, whatever it is. This is genuine old Fort McClellan Road right here. Oh wow, look at the Bluebird buses. Pack them in, make your buddy smile. Oh boy. Alright, I think this is gonna get us out to Baines, because this is where the barracks are. Man, just look at how much you can see. Parking lots, you can see stuff that used to be there. Just oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the videotape. You'll see it in part 1 when I was driving in. There's like the elevated railroad tracks, and I think that's where we got our initial issue of clothing. Was somewhere there. I remember going to some like old barracks or some like old white buildings. Yeah, very pleasant people. Boy, they knew they could treat you like crap because you're just a recruit. Oh, and that goes back to like what I was saying earlier with the haircuts. You know, how is it fair? Like for us as men, that was like an unnecessary expense. It was like a weekly freaking expense that we had to go through, get our hair cut for no reason, because it was well beyond military standards. It was way shorter than standards. So why weren't we allowed just to have our hair at standards and women could do whatever? And like I said, it was an additional cost every freaking week. We had to go get our hair shaved, and you remember they didn't care. They'd run that razor, they'd smash it into your head and run it as hard as they could. Because like me, man, my head would be glowing red from the abuse. They didn't care, because you're coming back, and then as soon as you leave, there's a whole nother group. So there was no incentive. So yeah, here it is. This is where in part 1 I got stopped. They had this gate closed. So this is Baines Road. Okay, so Baines Gap Road. And here's the gate. They had this gate closed on me last time. So let's take a little run down memory lane here. Some road marches and some runs. Oh man, don't you feel good sorry for the guys that were like the running road guards? Oh, I'm glad they never got that damn vest. Baines Gap Road, here it is. I mean, I do have a mount. I could put the GoPro on a suction cup and just stick it to the roof of the car. But you wouldn't be able to hear me talk. So maybe you don't want to hear me talk. I really had a whole different way I was going to plan on doing this, but I wasn't counting for the heat. Look, it's already up to 88 degrees. What is this? Mountain Longleaf National Wildlife Refuge. Oh look, Baby Gaines Road. That's where the baby get big. Ah. Okay. Wow, I'll tell you, there's some beautiful country out here. I think Alabama is a underappreciated state. Look at all these. I bet you these are all old training areas. bet this is probably where we did some of that like CS sneak attack stuff, blah blah blah, road marches. I remember there was some place out in the woods that we marched to. We had the M16s, we had blanks, we were doing like little fake bore, and then the drill sergeants popped gas and we had to don our masks. I remember one dude passed out. I remember there was one guy, he kept calling, he said he wished it would rain, he wished it would rain. And I was like, no you don't. Oh, here we go, here's the incline. I guarantee we ran this. What the hell am I driving over? Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, look at that. Look, you can see how straight up that goes. So anyhow, this guy Wilson, he says, oh, I hope it rains and cool things off. I was like, no dude, it ain't gonna cool anything off, it's gonna make it worse. He's like, no it's not, it's gonna cool it off. Don't tell me, I took meteorology. And he's from Boston, right? So yeah, maybe up north when it rains, it cools things off, but here in the south, it'll rain, the sun will come back up, all that water that's on the ground will start evaporating back up, and humidity spikes to the roof. So yeah, he learned. Oh wow, yeah, look at this. We definitely ran up this stuff. Ooh, you can even hear my car's like. Ooh, look at the picture. I got the bicycle back, dude. Think my ass gonna ride up this thing? Hell no. Alright, I think I'm done with this. I mean, this is kind of fun. I just don't think there's anything else for me to see here. I'll just drive around and show some of the older buildings. I don't know what they were. I'm pretty sure these were like you know, it says headquarters stuff. Oh wow, man, these things are in bad shape. I'm pretty sure these were all like admin buildings and did whatever they had to do here. They're all fenced off to keep people out. This actually looks like housing now. People probably live here. Except for this building. These were probably like the high officer housing here. Alright, we'll get out of here. I'm not gonna bother with people's housing. No idea what that building is, but you can lease it. Lease your own piece of Fort McClellan. Oh, some new construction going on down there. So, my question to you is, would you live here on an old army post? Especially with like derelict buildings like this, just Buckner Hall. Okay, so the sign on there said Buckner Hall. It sounds familiar. Like I think I've heard the name before, but there's one church there. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I'd be leery about the whole Anniston area. If you guys remember, there's like the whole big Monsanto thing. They like tainted the water here, and this stuff that we drank, but we got excluded out of the lawsuit. But the people in Anniston got money. So there's Buckner Arts Exhibition Center. I mean, I imagine that they test the water and everything's safe now, but how nice of the military to exclude us. from any kind of, I mean, I don't know, I'm not sure if I have anything from being here or not. I definitely have some weird nerve sensations through my legs. Like I had a problem when I'd run, losing feeling in my legs and just start falling, and I get chronic like respiratory infections. So I don't know. I don't know if it's from something here or not. I know I've read reports where they said they were still using like Agent Orange and Agent Blue or whatever to kill grass in the training areas that we were running around in. And he said, well, boy, we drank some water here. No doubt about it, we downed a lot of water. So, not sure what these little buildings are. Wonder where the parade field is. That's what I'm kind of like where we had our little celebration. Because I remember I was here on the 4th of July and we sat in the field somewhere and did fireworks. So I wonder if it wasn't like here where these ball fields are. I don't know. So I hope you, I know it's not the best videotaping from a car, but man, dude, the heat. Okay, so there's another church, if anybody remembers that. Alright, we're gonna turn here. Gerald R. Ford. Oh, what the hell? This is like a big freaking highway. Holy crap. I don't think I wanted to be here. No, we're gonna turn around. So there's the old railroad tracks. And I think the building behind it, I think that's where we got our like issue of clothing. Could be wrong. I'm thinking this is the old O Club, the Officers Club. Maybe it's the NCO Club, I don't know. Imagine it's one of them. Everybody let me know in the comments down below. Good God, man. Private drive, no. Fuck me. Well, I guess we're gonna do a long way around here. I do not have a truck. It's not good. Oh, yeah, look at, wow, look at that door just rotted through. Ooh. Such a shame. I guess it's good that there's bits and pieces of this that's been repurposed, but sad to see the stuff that's just deteriorated and gone. Alright, hang on here. I think all this slow idling and the heat's getting to it, so I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the driving tour of Fort McClellan. Hopefully I got everything that you wanted to see. If not, I apologize. I tried to drive around as much of the post as possible. Like I said, it's 90 now. Temperature's only going up. So I think I'm gonna go into town somewhere. Maybe just get something to eat, hang out. I gotta meet this guy at 2 o'clock. And we're gonna go to the barracks. I'm gonna get into the fenced area. How freaking awesome. So I will check back in with you later when we get to the gate, or back to the barracks. All right, so I'm waiting for the guy to meet me to open the to get into where the barracks are. And I took the mountain bike back there. Rode the trails here in McClellan. They're okay, but I want to ask a question. I thought I mentioned it earlier about the MOUNT site. Mike Oscar Uniform Tango, military operations on urban terrain. I know it was a fairly newer setup. So how many of you actually did that? I'm not sure when it was built. Like, so I was here in '93. It was pretty cool. So it was like a city that they taught you how to go in and kind of like do military operations in a like a city environment. So we entered into like a sewer system. So this was like our first experience with NVGs. One person had NVGs, and we kind of, everybody grabbed the LBEs in the back, and then we just kind of trained through there, hanging on to each other. I can't remember, maybe we all had NVGs. I think maybe we did. All I remember is I think we took them off for a minute, and it was dark, like you couldn't see anything. And then we popped up, and then we did like 3-man teams entering buildings. You know, 2 people would lift the first person, and then you know, we would all help each other get in, and then, you know, we cleared a building. So it was pretty good training. I'm just wondering, where is it? I can't find any information on this. So I don't know if it's like actually on McClellan or is it over on Pelham Range. I did see one thing, there was like a paintball tournament, and all it said was meet at the mount site. So, and then there was like the Humvee driving course. So I'm not sure when that was built either. I'm not sure if it was built at the beginning of the Humvees being introduced. So it was pretty cool. It was like a pool that you drove into. It was like a steep ramp. You went down. The water came up roughly, I don't think quite to the hood. A little bit less than the hood, but as you drove through, the water came up over the hood. The Humvees had the snorkel kit on them. And as you drove in, you know, the water came up through the floor and everything. It was it was pretty cool. And then you pull out of there, and then there was like some mud and stuff you slung around. I think you did some like 3-point turns and parking, something like that, like a little road course. How many of you remember doing that as well? And where is that? Is that on Pelham Range? Is that here in Fort McClellan? I mean, is it over there on the where the National Guards got? I just don't remember. I'm thinking it was on Pelham, because I'm thinking we did that when we did our whole bivouac thing. I don't know. So I know I've had a few people in part 1. They were here like in the 70s and 80s, and I don't think you guys got to experience that training. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think if you go to that article that I have listed down in the description, I think there's some pictures of that stuff there, and if I have it, I'll post it up. Well, I'll post it as I was talking here. I'll post the pictures. I think I did save some pictures on my computer of that. But yeah, that was pretty cool, man. Oh, I wish we could have had cell phones and GoPros and stuff back then and videotape that. It would have been something else. But yeah, I think that's all during the whole bivouac thing, because I remember we had the Humvees out there at the Pelham Range. I don't think we convoyed out there. I think we picked them up there, and then we drove around and stuff. So it was just a thought I had. So I got about an hour before this guy shows up. I've got nothing to do. It's 94 degrees outside. So, and like I said, I just got done mountain biking. I'm a little hot, so I'm here, the old PX, under a tree with some shade. And just waiting on him. Can't wait to get onto the other side of that fence. Oh my God, look how deep that goes. No. Okay, so I was told the obstacle course is here somewhere. We just saw part of it from the road. I really don't want to come back up this damn hill, but I guess I'm gonna have to. I don't see it. There it is. There's the obstacle course. Damn, look at that. Wow. I have never been out here. Like I said, that storm of the century blew a bunch of stuff down, and I never got to come here. If you look at all the standing water through here, I'm not even going to try to get into there. I'm not sure how much of this there is, but you can tell by these cattails it's pretty wet. And look at that. I know I haven't seen any other YouTubers bring you this. Hell yeah, look at that. So there it is, we found it. Cool, man. I was like looking in the wrong direction. There's something crashed right there on the ground. Sure how well you see that white. Look at this road. Look at this road. Oh wow. There is kind of a road, but you know what? I'm not going through there. They got snakes and stuff in Alabama. Poisonous type. Cottonmouths and stuff like this. We have them in Florida too. So I'm not going that way. Kind of interesting, some power lines running through here. Going to what? Going to what? Alright, man, I hope you guys appreciate what I'm doing here to bring you this content. Look at this stuff. Wow. This is like as high as my bike. Oh man, deer. Oh, I hope you guys saw that. I was like, what the hell's standing there? Alright, so that's blocked off, so the rest of the stuff we can get to, but I want you guys to look at what I gotta ride up now. I hope you can see. I hope you can see that. I don't like hills, man. Look at that. Damn, that's steep. Alright, I'm not gonna have you listen to me huff and puff get up that damn thing. Dude, look at the view. Oh man. How nice would it be to have a house right there? Look at this. Look at the view. Oh wow. That is amazing. You look back that way, you can see there's some weather coming in. I've already seen a few lightning strikes. I think it's time to go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank my friend there who showed me around the barracks. Unfortunately, no videotaping is allowed at all, so I couldn't video any of that, but he did provide me with some pictures. I told him, you know, specifically like where I was, where 797 was, Alpha Company, if I could get 4th Platoon. He got that, so he got pictures from that whole building for me. Sorry we couldn't get more, you know, but maybe later. He invited me, he said anytime in the area we can come back, maybe visit a little bit more, and maybe he'll have time, he can get more pictures. But We were driving around, and you know, it's so overgrown, there's trees and stuff everywhere, it's disorienting as to where we were. But we went to where that pool was. You could see the indent in the ground where the pool is. Even he was shocked. He had no idea there was ever a pool there. But I showed him on that map, it says pool. I showed him the picture. We stopped one place, and I'll put the picture up right now. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of what that part looks like now, but it took a minute to realize what that building was and where I was standing and take the picture. It was only because I caught a piece of fence for the tennis courts. So we were able to find it. So, all right, everyone, before I go downhill and make a bunch of noise. Oh boy, it's starting to get dark. Look at that. All right, man, I hope you enjoyed part 2 here looking at Fort McClellan, man. It's good to share this with my brothers and sisters that have been here. Please chime in down below. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know when you were here, what company, and all that. And maybe if I miss something, maybe we'll try to find it next time. You know, I love mountain biking, so I'll probably be back up in the area. So, all right, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, links down below if you want to help out with the expense of this trip, or if you know, you just want to help out the channel's free ways. Like, shares, comments, Amazon store, or there's like donations, or you can buy merchandise like the neon signs. All right, I do greatly appreciate it. Help a brother out. So like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. So until then, stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Kind of first person to pee and fart on this road in 10-20 years.